Mauricio, what's up, brother?
¿Qué pasa, Miguel?
How you doing, brother?
How are you doing, Mike?
Doing beautiful, man. Beautiful to see you.
I'm so happy to see you, even from far away, but I can see you now. And you know what I learned through this type of conferences? You can still hug your dear one. So I'm going to reach in the camera and give you a big hug, Mike.
All love, brother. All love.
Mike, thank you. Thank you for joining us. I'm so happy. We were remembering a few things when you visited Mexico one time. My father organized a dinner, and you asked my father to get mantequilla Nápoles.
Yeah, I remember that.
We have a picture. Let me show you the picture of that night. Tell us about mantequilla Nápoles. Why did you want to meet him?
You know, as a little boy, I was a little boy with Customato, and I used to look at that boxing encyclopedia. Do you hear me, Mauricio?
Yeah, perfect.
Can you see me?
Yeah.
All right, so I used to always read the boxing encyclopedia, and I used to always see this guy, and his name was Jose, and his middle name I couldn't pronounce. And I used to say, what does that mean? I couldn't pronounce it. Started with an M. And I said, Cuz, what does this mean in the middle? He says, Montequilla. I said, what does that mean? He said, smooth as butter. And then ever since then, I did the research on him, and that's what he was. He was a Cuban immigrant that transferred to Mexico, and he was a legend boxer in a lightweight division. And we never even saw him fight in his prime, because in his prime, he was a lightweight. But Carlos Ortiz would never fight him, so he had to move up to welterweight.
Yeah, can you see the picture?
Yes, I'm looking at the great champion.
Yeah, my mom sends her best regards to you.
Please give her my best.
And you were always so kind, Mike. You're those who have had the great honor, like me, to meet you in person, to spend time with you, and get to know the real Mike Tyson. You were always so kind, so nice, so humble, and I only have but good things to say about you, my dear Mike.
Thank you so much, brother Mauricio. Well, I always wanted to be like these guys.
So, who were your favorite fighters when you were growing up?
Muhammad Ali, Roberto Duran, Ken Buchanan, Tony Campbell, all the greats, man. Montequilla, Nápoles, Ruben Olivares, all those guys, all the great fighters. You know, Julio Cesar Chavez, one of the greatest fighters that God ever produced. God, he never gets the credit. What a fighter.
Tell us about Chavez. We have a nice picture of you with Chavez. What? I remember that when he fought Rosario, you went in the corner with Rosario.
Yeah, we were teammates. We were, he did a number on Rosario. He couldn't open his eyes when we got back into the dressing room. He couldn't open his eyes. His eyes were beaten shut. It was, oh man, I felt so bad.
That's the night when Chavez was born in reality for the world.
Absolutely.
And what's your favorite boxing movie? Do you like movies?
Yes, I think Raging Bull is the best movie, I think, that ever been made, The Raging Bull. Because it goes into the characteristics of a fighter and his insecurity and how we have to overcome our insecurities. And that's basically what we're developed. Our development is basically designed off our insecurities.
Have you ever met Robert De Niro?
Yes, I had the opportunity to meet him on a few occasions. Yes, I have.
And he really likes boxing, huh?
Absolutely. Yes, he's a boxing fan. He's a wonderful individual. And that movie was the quintessential ideology of what it takes from a psychological perspective of being a champion from that perspective.
You know, you have been involved in movies and series.
Yes.
Which one is your like this is, there's a great shot of you hitting the bag in this one, right?
In one of these, I don't know particularly which one it is, but it was a picture of me training in the movie, hitting the bag. I forget which one it was.
Yeah. Which one was your favorite part in a movie?
I don't know. I like The Hangover. I had fun in The Hangover. But The China Salesman was good too with Steven Seagal. That was really good.
have you seen that? That's a Hangover. That's
that
my
was
favorite.
that was the breakthrough of me really doing movies.
You know, a lot of people thought that was your house, the one that your real house in Vegas, but it was not, was it?
The studio house for the
A
studio.
studio house.
Yes.
And have you kept in contact with these guys from the movies?
I see them periodically, and every now and then we work with each other like we're doing now. But every now and then we talk and work with one another. Just like me and you, we see each other like me and you. Every now and then we don't see each other, but every time we see each other, it's love.
Yes. You know, this is, we call it WBC Talks. We started this, it's every day we do in Spanish and then in English, and they're live as a way to give the boxing community of the world a way of keeping in touch, keeping in contact. We have had programs with judges, referees, with some trainers, commissioners. We are doing all these different just to keep boxing activity going and to see great personalities like you. This is a very special one for us, and a lot of people from around the world will get a lot of entertainment just by looking at you, by feeling you and hearing you. Is there something you like to talk? How are you feeling right now, Mike?
Listen, I never felt it, man. Listen, I felt the best I've ever been. I'm in the best shape I've ever been in my totally life of existing, and I just can't. I have no complaints. This is the best. At the worst time of our particular history, this is the best time in my life. As a human being, how I feel. I feel like sky's the limit. Nothing can go wrong.
You know, when things go wrong, there are many other opportunities that open up. And
I don't look, I'm not the kind of guy when the door opportunity closed in my face, I don't stand there and get focused on that door that closed on me. I look for the next door that's open. I never stay in one place. I continue to move forward.
Yes, you overcame so much adversity since you were a kid. And now it's adversity for everyone, but you're positive. You feel positive. We will come out okay of this.
Oh, absolutely. Listen, we're nobody, and everything's all about, everything is God, and God is great. And when and if it's an opportunity that God doesn't want us to live anymore and be on this planet, that'd be glorious as well. You know what I mean? Because only the glory goes to God. All our life, everything that we exist for goes to God. And we're nothing. Our life is meaningless.
Yes. That's a t-shirt that just came out.
Yeah.
So you decided, or how did it come about?
Now listen, this shirt came up because my wife doesn't think I wash my hands enough. And so she made this shirt to keep me conscious of washing my hands.
Kiki, what a wonderful woman.
Oh, she is just so awesome. I don't know what I would do without her. She's absolutely crazy, though, but without her, I would be nothing.
Yes. She's sensational. And when she came into your life, it gave you the compliment that you needed.
But thank you very much. When I first married her and got with her, I said, what am I doing with this crazy lady? And then I understood, as time went on, I realized that I'm with her because she makes me realize that I'm a man. That's what I need her for, to keep me on top of my toes, to know I have to be a man. That's why I have my wife.
Yes. Do you realize how influential you are to millions around the world?
I have no idea about that, but I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful for the mercy of God, the mercy of the universe that I've learned through life's experience. And I didn't burn all my bridges, and pain was really a progress and learning experience for me that I would never gotten anywhere else in life, but in the world of boxing and the people I've engaged in my life. And I'm very grateful for that too.
Cynthia Conte, she's got a new podcast, and she was just texting that she admires you. She's your #1 fan, and she even named her dog after you.
What's her last name?
Conte, Cynthia.
What, she's not from England, is she?
No, from California.
All right, cool. Tell her thank you very much.
And talking about pets, which has been your favorite pet?
I had quite a few. I think my favorite of all time is pigeons.
You know, I've seen that in the movies and I've seen pictures. What did you find in pigeons, Mike?
You know what it is? It's peace. It's something that money and nothing else could ever give me. Not even love.
Uh-huh. So look at, we have a few pictures of you and the pigeons.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
So it's a feeling that you get a energy, or?
It's really difficult to explain. You have to be a pigeon person. Once you get involved in the pigeon world, you have to do it at a very young age mostly. But once you're involved, it's in your blood for life. You're gonna die doing this stuff. When I die, I'm gonna at least have 1 or 2 pigeons in the cage, if not a couple of thousand of them. But there's no doubt about them. And anybody know when I die where to take my birds and who to give them to and all that stuff?
Do you have birds now at home?
Oh yeah, I got a couple of hundred.
Wow, nice.
Till I die, that's not gonna stop until I die. That's how it goes.
Is it true that you discover your power because one kid in New York heard your pigeon?
Yeah, he killed my bird. He took it and killed it, and that was my first fight. Yeah.
You were like a little chubby boy, huh?
Yeah, but I won that fight. Well, I kind of won that fight, and ever since I fought that fight, some other kids did, and there was some older kid. They would bring other kids from different neighborhoods to come around and fight me. They say, "Yo, you was that guy fighting the other day, right?" And he said, "I'll give you $5 if you fight my man. My man want to fight you for $5," and I would fight him.
Wow. What's the difference between a street fight and boxing?
Well, boxing, you have rules. In street fight, normally the guy is dead or severely injured.
And how about the tigers and the lions that you used to have?
Yeah, that was pretty interesting and stuff. And I got that stuff when I was coming out of prison. I was all ego filled up. And I have to realize now that was really a bad decision because they're really dangerous and strong. And there's no way. And that's a baby right there. And there's no way I can handle that cat if she chose to attack me with everything she had. I'd be helpless. I'd be dead in 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a big mistake. That was all ego and stuff. I wish I never. I'm glad I didn't get hurt in that experience.
You came to Mexico City 1988?
Yes.
You were the world champion. It was a convention, and Muhammad Ali was here, and Chavez, Duran, so many champions. And after the ceremony in the hotel, we took a bus to go to a big restaurant with a bull ring.
Oh, I remember. That was beautiful. Yeah. And remember you let the little bulls out and I ran. I was scared. I never saw it. Was so aggressive. And you can see that's how it is in fighting. You know, I'm a small guy, but I was just so aggressive, everybody would freak out. And that bull was just a little baby, but he was so aggressive, I freaked out. I couldn't handle the aggression.
Oh, we have a picture of you. You jumped over the fence because the real bull was coming.
The bull just, your father was laughing, he was pushing the bull away and he thought me running.
And then they give you to do like a cockfight with Zaragoza and Raton Macias. That was a great convention. I don't know if you remember in the bus that we are driving to the restaurant, the driver is so excited because there's Mike Tyson, there's Muhammad Ali.
Didn't we have an accident or something?
Yes, exactly. He crashed with a taxi cab, and the guy goes out of the car and starts getting in a fight with the taxi driver. And you all, the champions, are cheering for him. Unbelievable.
Holy. Hey, man, look at these pictures, man. Where do you get these pictures from? I'm blown away, dude. Man, you got to see these pictures, Rob.
I'm going to put them together. I'm going to give you a nice album. That's when you jump for the bull, from the bull.
Yeah, listen, right? Can I tell you something?
Sure.
That ring on my hand must be $1 million. That ring on my finger must be $1 million fucking dollars. Holy shit.
Is that the one that you took from Jamil?
Yeah, that's Jamil's ring. That's an incredible ring. Look at it. I can see it from way down here. Look how big it is, like a belt.
Look at it. Look.
That diamond. Look at that stuff. I was look at Muhammad Ali. You incredible. I need these pictures. Mauricio, please. I need this. It's beautiful stuff. My kids got to see this stuff.
I'm going to get a nice album, all the pictures that we have, and give them to you.
Oh, man, we're going to hunt you down. I'm going to call you tonight, tomorrow. Oh, man, we hunt you down for these pictures, baby. Holy moly. Oh, man. My kids got to see this. And Miguel got to see me doing this stuff. He's going to freak out.
Who won? Did you win or Zaragoza won? Do you remember?
Oh, you know Zaragoza's no better than me. He won this stuff. Oh, this is Mauricio. Thank you. This is so beautiful, brother. Golly.
Let me tell you, on that day, Mike, my father took you to the table and he said, please stay with Muhammad Ali. Take care. I'll be right back. So while you all go in, I'm standing there and Ali, Muhammad, he says, I'm hungry. So I just look around and I take something and I give it to him and he munches and he says, gives another bite and says, delicious. What it is? And I say, pork rind. Oh my God.
Oh God, you trying to kill the champ.
Muslim having pork because of my fault. Jesus.
Don't worry, God will forgive him.
You know, my father always, you made him so proud for so many things in the ring, but then outside the ring. You are a true example of turning a bad into a good. You had learning experiences, and he always, when he saw it, he was so happy to see you here with Mantequilla when he was older.
That's so beautiful. But you know what I know, Mauricio? In the real world, there's no good or bad. It's just learning. You know, there's no such thing as good or bad, evil or good. It's just learning.
Learning, yes.
Can you imagine since this Earth had begun? Can you imagine how many people lived on this planet? And we're just learning, and we're still primitive. We're still new. It's just as human beings, but very new. We're not old at all. Yes, if we're 2 billion years old, that's nothing in lifetime. We're nothing. We're babies. If we're 2 billion years old, we're nothing as far as development and thinking. 2 billion is nothing, dude.
You know, Muhammad Ali once told my father what life is all about, what reality of life. And he said to compare life to what it is, it's you standing in the desert and getting the amount of years you're going to live. Let's say 80 years, you get 80 grains of sand and put it in your palm of your hand and you paint it with a color. Then you throw those grains into the desert. And that's how you define life. We are nothing compared to the existence of...
There's more stars than there are grains of sand in the desert. We're nothing. You know what I mean? Life is meaningless. The only thing that matters is what we do when we live in here. There'll come a time when this world don't exist and time itself won't exist. You know what I mean? We take ourselves too serious. We're just here for the ride, man. We're just passing through.
And are you still a vegan?
Periodically, yeah. I'm a plant-based diet. I don't like no titles of vegan and this. I just think everything is so extreme, and we need polarity. We need balance. That's what life is. Life is the development of balance.
Because you look very good, very fit.
I am very fit. I am very fit. Best I've ever been in my life.
Are you training, or how are you keeping?
Yes, I'm training every day.
And you used to like, I remember, you used to like the Chinese martial arts movies, the old ones.
Oh yeah, I still do watch that stuff.
Those that they talk and the mouth keeps moving?
Yeah, Shaw Brothers. I love the Shaw Brothers.
Yes.
I love the fighting is ridiculous, but I love their concept of fighting, their theory of fighting. Because their theory of fighting is the theory of life. And life is the willingness to die. That's what life is. Life prepares us for death. And that's what life is, preparing for death.
Are you gonna do more talk shows, one-on-ones, like the
I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm interested in entertainment and cannabis resorts and stuff like that.
because you're very talented, you know?
I don't know. I'm just very grateful that I met the people like you and your father, Don King, and the people I met during my journey through life. And I don't take it personal. Everything that ever happened was a learning experience, and there's nothing to be mad because I'm prospering through life by this learning experience, and there's nothing to be angry about. I used to get emotional and angry about everything, but this is our learning experience. We should be so grateful for it. I'm very grateful for it now.
You like talking about yourself in the ring, about boxing, or?
I don't know what I like talking about because I'm not that guy anymore. I don't relate to the boxer Mike Tyson no more because he's so ego inflated and ego orientated, that guy.
Uh-huh. And who do you remember with, you have had a lot of people go through your life.
Absolutely.
And who do you remember with care, with a sincere passion for being good human beings?
Well, it's quite a few people.
How was Cos D'Amato for you?
You know, that's the apex of my learning experience. That was everything. That's just, I never knew what an ego, I never knew anything about confidence, and he displayed that to me. He administrated confidence to me. Did that make sense?
Yeah.
Confidence to me, and by doing that, I developed the ego. And by doing that, I believe that the impossible was nothing. I can do anything.
Uh-huh. Do you remember Jamil Chade?
Yes. Crazy, man.
One time I went to visit you before a fight in Atlantic City with my father and Jamil. You were in a suite in an apartment. And you were playing dice. So
that's my favorite pastime. I love playing dice.
Yeah. And he tried to play with you, but you beat him like 4 in a row. He had no more money, so he was so upset that he lost. He was competitive.
That happens sometimes. I'm pretty good.
So you still play dice with your friends?
No, I don't play no more. I'm too family oriented. I'm at the office all the time. I'm hanging out with my wife. My wife is not going to give me 10 feet away. She's on me. We're working with kids. She's making sure I'm involved with these kids doing stuff. And I guess that's what she said, hey, what am I going to do? Well, I'm not, I'm making money. I'm working. I need to spend some time with the kids.
How about, are you going to do any other tattoos?
I have no, listen, the other day I was thinking about this tattoo because I'm in such good physical condition. I was thinking about just getting my whole body inked up. I saw somebody who had his whole body from neck to toe, and he was fit like myself, and he looked beautiful. And I said, wow. His body was all tatted out, and I thought that was beautiful. And he was really fit.
You have this one in the face, and you had one in the arm, a little one?
I have quite a few. I have Che Guevara on my thigh right here.
Che.
Yeah, I have a bunch of stuff.
Uh-huh. And who designed this one in the face?
I did. I was watching these warriors from Australian warriors in the Maori tribe. They're indigenous people, warriors, ancient warriors, and they normally tattoo themselves in their whole body and face before they go into battle. And I thought that was just commendable, and I just wanted to be a part of that entity.
My nephew Andres, he would like to know, how did your negative ego was fueled into an ego-fueled personality for the good?
Well, for the good, I entertain people. You know what I mean? The ego is good for entertaining and saying how great I am, and I'm a descendant from God or anything. But we have our ego. God, the universe, whoever, He gives us our ego because at the end of the day, He puts us on our knees and we're begging for mercy. At the end of the day, we're going to be on our knees begging Him for mercy.
Of course. Badu Jack sends his best regards to you.
Please, I love him. He's a beautiful individual, beautiful human being, and give him my best. Please.
He just had his daughter's birthday a couple of days ago. We had a nice conversation. He's a very special character.
I agree 100% he is. I wish he gets a break. He's been having some bad breaks. I hope good things are going to happen because he persevered. He hasn't given up. And that's what fighting in life is all about. He's never giving up. Keep persevering.
Yeah, his wife is such a great compliment as well. What is your favorite ice cream?
Me, I would think I don't know. I don't eat. I eat sorbet. I'll take some coconut sorbet.
Yeah. And okay, is it true in Hangover that Fat Jesus, you really hit him?
No way, Fat Jesus. Look at the picture of me and Snoop.
That's a combination of you and Snoop. Come on.
That look, that's a real tough look.
And how are you going to deal with every day from Mike Tyson to be a grandfather and to transcend and be a happy old man? What is your dream? How do you see your day-to-day going?
I don't know. I just see myself making a better place, making it better than when I left, when I was here. When I leave, it'll be better than when I was here. That's what I'm basically trying to say. And I think I reached my greatest assets in life when I don't exist anymore. You know what I mean? When I don't have to listen to my head sometimes antagonize me about not doing the right thing or doing the right thing. And it's all about, like I said before, it's all about going to that other place of transcending when we no longer exist in the physical form and going to the spiritual form.
What other sport do you like other than boxing?
I like MMA.
MMA. Would you have ever fought MMA? Do you think you would have been successful?
If I was younger, I would have definitely tried it. Because I have friends in there now, and if I was fighting, I would have had friends in there, and they would have showed me. I would have said, "Move me, show me on the floor, move me on the mat, wrestle with me." I would ask them to teach me. Yeah.
And do you like football?
Football is good too. It's just, and this is what you gonna say. You saying football is extremely violent. You know, it's really bad. And I know you say I'm saying that, but that's really bad stuff.
It's very violent.
Yeah.
A lot of injuries. I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan.
I am too.
Really? So we suffer the same.
Yeah.
Since 2005, we have not had a satisfaction. But
yeah. But when they were good, weren't they good when they were good, man? Oh, they were big. Now you talking about ego, man. Oh, they quintessential ego team. Whoa, they drove you crazy.
So I'm really hoping to see you soon, Mike. We talk about you all the time. My brother Hector, Fernando, Pepe, my mom. Oh, remember this at the...
That's beautiful. The signing.
Yeah. Because we always we have known you since you were 20 years old. And when you learned that my father was sick in the hospital, you flew in just to see him in UCLA. And you have always been so kind to us in all different ways. And I just want to say, Mike, that you are part of the Sulaiman family. You are one of the greatest heroes of the sport. But more importantly, your heart, the way you have touched so many, is so humbling, Mike.
Thank you, brother. It's just, I met great people like you and your father that make me this way. Thank you.
And please give our best to Kiki, to the kids. And I'm looking forward to seeing you very soon once this world opens up, which is going to be very soon.
God willing, brother. Thank you.
Is there any message you'd like to tell to all those watching?
Yes, to the WBC and to the Mexican people in Mexico, Mike Tyson loves you and wish the best for everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. So I'm going to say goodbye to you with a hug again.
Love, brother.
God bless. Take care.
Thank you. I love you.
Soon, Mike.
Thank you.
Thank you. God bless.
God bless, Fred.
Bye-bye. Muy bien, Vic.
I think it was wonderful, Mauricio. It was a great chat with Mike.